Welcome to Hobby2Business Hub, episode 21. So this week's episode continues on from last week's episode. We're going to talk about scalability this week, which is very important for any business, mainly because of the fact like no business can just be what it is forever.
No, it's got to grow.
It needs to grow, needs to evolve. Not even growing as in size, but you might grow into a different area. And endemically over years, you may, provide different products, different services than what you used to provide. Like that's still scalability, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still growth.
That's still growth. Like a lot of people think when you talk about scalability and growth, it's all about I employ just myself now and I will employ 3 people in a year's time.
Yes.
Or I have a 1-room office in 2 years' time. I want to have a 4-room office with multiple people, and it's not just about size, and that's probably the biggest fallacy involved with scalability, isn't it? That it's not just about the physical size of what your business is, or who you employ, or how many trucks you have.
That's right. It's your products that you offer, your services that you offer. Like Paul said, different areas that you branch off into. It's everything.
It's scaling your services, or the dynamics of your business as opposed to the size of your business.
That's right.
The physical size of your business.
Yeah.
So, scaling up your market.
Yes.
You could be a bigger business with less people because you're doing more online and you work in a world market as opposed to just a local market servicing people one-on-one.
Yes.
So you've scaled your business up, but physically your business is smaller than what it is.
That's right, yeah. You just
but your business is bigger.
Yep.
You're earning more money. So scalability applies in many different areas.
Yep, very much so.
Yeah.
So we've got a few notes that we've sort of thought were
the key areas about scalability,
to mention.
Yeah.
So first of all, you want to make sure that your business has a really solid foundation. Really, really solid foundation. So when you can, try and use automation wherever possible, whether that's emails. We mentioned last week having different systems in place to make processes happen.
Yep.
Evaluate and plan.
Yes.
Be flexible.
And that really is like the evaluate and plan.
Yeah.
We'll talk about strategy a little bit later on, but evaluate and plan really is something when you're talking about scalability of your business. I mean, look, it's a concept that applies to every part of your business every day.
Yeah.
But particularly in scalability, it's just a common theme that applies, and it'll apply to every step we tell you about here.
That's right.
Yeah.
And lastly, for that one, for making sure you've got that solid foundation, are you truly ready for growth? Is your business, not just you personally, but is your business ready to take to the next level? Yeah,
that's a really good point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's great to say you want it, and sometimes the other way around. Sometimes your business is ready, and your mentality isn't ready.
That's right.
So you've really got to understand those two things have got to be aligned.
Yeah.
And that comes back to planning
and
evaluating and strategy, which is the same thing. Strategy is the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, so to get your business and you as a business owner or someone who is in charge of the strategic direction of a business, really you need to be on the same page. Those two key things have to be in place. Physically, like your actual business needs to be ready to grow. And mentally, you do too.
That's right.
So
that leads us into the next one, which is after you've evaluated whether your business has got that solid foundation, focus on scalable business solutions. So to do that, I guess you need to have a forward-thinking mindset. Mindset's very, very important.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And invest in technology.
Yeah.
Which we've mentioned.
Yeah, that's but essential technology.
Yes.
Essential technology.
Yes.
We spoke about last week. It's great to say, I've got all my computers are Microsoft Surface Pros. But you know what? If you don't do graphic design, do you need that technology? A lot of businesses we see, they have all the bells and whistles under the sun, but probably only 30% of what they have really is essential to their business. You know, they've spent all of this money on technology that doesn't actually really help their business run better.
That's right.
You know, and that's what your scalability and technology, or technology in the sense of scalability, should do for your business. It should make your business run better. It should make it more efficient.
Yep.
It should give you more time
Yes.
to do things like strategy, like planning,
Yep.
the important things in your business to continue to grow it. So don't get caught up. There's lots of people with businesses with new technology, but there's also lots of businesses with technology that doesn't necessarily help their business.
That's right.
So don't get caught up. Well, I think we used the example of the iPhone.
Yes.
Last week, was
Yes.
it the iPhone? Yes. We said where, you know, someone would say get the, you know, the iPhone XS or whatever, you know, I don't know, what the, you know, whatever the latest iPhone is. There's always,
It's
you
new
know.
one every week.
Yeah, so, but, you know, it's great to say you've got that for your business, but if you don't use all the functions or very few of the newer functions or endemic functions of that phone,
Do you actually need it?
do you actually need it? Is there another phone that could be cheaper that allows you to run your business better, or has aspects or different features that could be more highly usable in your business?
That's right.
So don't get caught up in fads. When it comes to tech, there's always a new fad in technology. Do not get caught up in the fads of technology, because that is moving you in the opposite direction
To where you want
of
to
scalability in your business.
That's it, because scalability doesn't come cheap. It is if you want to grow your business, you will have to outlay. You are going to have overheads, like Paul said. You're going to have to invest in new technology. It's not free, so you really need to. And it comes back to strategic planning.
Yeah.
Where are you going to spend your money? Where's your money going to come from? What's going to grow your business?
Yep. Plan, evaluate the next bit of technology or the next system for your business, and make sure it value adds to your business. Not that it just you walk into your office and it looks awesome.
That's right.
Okay, that's great, but you know, a $10 picture or you know $20 picture from Target can do the same thing for your business if there's no extra functionality there.
Yeah.
You know. So like I said, you know, it sounds like a silly example. We use it a couple of times, but you know, with different things. But you know, like I said, if you're going to buy something, if it's just about making your office look nice, go to Target or go to Kmart and buy something from there, a lot cheaper. Don't waste your money on technology that doesn't help your business. Plan, evaluate, execute. And then when you get to that step number 3, if you've done the first step, you will get technology that actually grows your business or actually makes your business better and works it into an upward scaling dynamic in your business.
Yep, very much so. So you mentioned the importance of embracing, and you really do need to embrace strategic planning. And we found this little quote which we thought was quite good. So strategic planning is the link between a great idea and true success and growth. Yeah,
because strategic planning is about putting the steps in place.
Yep.
You know, at Hobby2Business, we're in the business of lifestyle design. And one of the things we say to people is, don't look at what you're doing now. Look at what you want to do in life, and then work out the steps between where you are now and there. That's strategic planning. You know, it's a buzz term in the business. It's about putting steps in place to achieve what you want, but it is so damn important in anything you want to do. So. And that quote just sums it all up very nicely. You know, it is just about putting steps in place. A lot of people look at where they are, and then they look at where they want to be, and it's like you're at the bottom of a mountain looking up, and it is just this massive thing, and people get overwhelmed. Forget about where you are. Forget about where you are, because if you are committed, that is going to change. That is going to change. And even if you don't plan to do anything, your life will still change. Things in life change. So get on board with it. Your life is going to change. It either happens in an uncontrolled manner and you don't end up where you want to be, or it happens in a controlled manner and you end up where you want to be in life.
And that's what you want.
And that's what Hobby2Business is about. Lifestyle design.
That's right.
Doing the things you want in life, making money off things you are passionate about, living the lifestyle you want to live.
Very much so. Lastly, probably is important to mention is to be patient.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
Good things take time. Things will happen.
Yeah, but they will happen quicker if you strategically plan your business.
That's right.
So, it's about making the right steps, because it can become disheartening if you make wrong step and a wrong step and a wrong step, especially if you've spent a lot of money in your business doing it, to then find out that's a wrong step. It can be devastating, and it can be dangerous for your business too.
Yeah, so try and stay positive.
Yeah, stay positive, but always stay positive around specifically. Sorry, I'll learn to speak properly one of these days. Specifically around that, plan, evaluate, execute methodology, isn't it? Like those first two steps are so important. A lot of people just jump in, and that's where they end up disheartened at the end of it.
That's right. Paul's one-on-one coaching session in Hobby2Business, he's always emphasizing to his clients that you need to always keep your end in mind. The end goal always needs to be at the forefront of your mind.
Yeah, don't lose sight.
No.
And that planning, that planning and evaluation that you do along the way will be directly in comparison to that end goal.
Yeah.
So it really is important to ensure that when things, and look, that's life. That's the dynamics of life. Nothing is going to run perfectly for you all the time. You need to be resilient. You need to be dynamic. And you need to put the effort in, because it's not going to happen. We're not going to be these people that sit here and tell you that it's so easy. We do. Like you just did. It's like it's like the overnight 20-year success story. I think we used that example last week, didn't we? You see for example, you see the band that has the newest band or new musical artist around that is the new overnight success, but then when you read the bios about them, they've been in the industry for 25 years.
Yeah. Under different names too.
Yeah,
not
tried different
that name.
Yeah, there's so many different things they've tried in their life that weren't successful before they had their success. So stay with it, stick with it, be passionate,
and you'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's about it for this week. And we just wanted to make sure that we continued on from last week's episode, because there was a lot more information there that probably we need to go through.
Yeah, scalability.
Around scalability. Yeah. It is important. If you keep that in mind, your business will be in a growth mode. So, thanks very much, guys, and we will see you next week.
Yeah.